Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a showcase for the Eurasian Animal Pack which just released. It's a pretty cool pack. As you can see here, we have the Sloth Bear. Just kidding, my channel's not big enough to get early access to DLCs, so instead we're back in Mataaho, because it's been a little while. And if you recall, a few episodes, I teased this building here. And I asked people to comment what... I just heard a noise. I swear these dudes over here be making noises. This was happening last time I was here. Anyways, I'm gonna try and ignore the Tasmanian Devils. I teased this building and I was like, hey, guess what it might be down in the comments below. So shout out to subscriber Kate Plays. She indeed guessed correctly that this is a Zipline. She also has a YouTube channel, so go check out her stuff. Go subscribe to her. And where does this Zipline go, you might ask? Well, let me show you. First, let's well, actually, let's go to the employee here. She's all harnessed up, as you can plainly see. She's got the double harness setting going on so that, you know, she doesn't fall and die, even though there's a missing netting there, so, you know, it's very hazardous, but we like to live on the edge around here. So we're gonna go up here, and with the assistance of whatever her name is, I don't know, we're gonna put on this harness and we're gonna go down the zip line. Wow, that was so much fun. And now here we are on our little mini recreation of Rottnest Island. If you won't mind for a second as I go into explore mode. We've arrived at our destination. And we're going to head down these little stairs here. Very narrow stairs. I hope you've been doing your cut diet recently, because you're not gonna fit down these stairs if you haven't been. Yeah, this little island here is our little quokka habitat, I guess is what it's supposed to be. It's sort of based on the appearance of Rottnest Island, which is where you'll find most quokkas. I'm immediately... Am I gonna stay in explore mode? I really want to get like right up in this dude's face. We're actually gonna leave explore mode. I lied. Because this dude... Hang on. Nope. Wait. Yep, we're not doing any cuts here. We're just gonna... Will you do the thing with the smile? I'm just gonna sink in through the floor. Nope. Nope. This is all going terribly and horribly wrong. Oh well, we're just gonna keep the footage rolling. Anyways, yeah, Rottnest Island, that's where quokkas are known for being, even though they are also on, like, I think some other islands and mainland Australia as well. But this is like the popular tourist island for the quokkas. And there's a lot of like this sort of grayish volcanic rock looking. I used the bristlecone pines here as well. Not that this is really... There are bristlecone pines there, but all this like vegetation and stuff, this coastal grasses and bushes and things, all just based on things that I saw in Google image searches. I love Google images for finding things like this. I use it so much for my building inspiration and things. But yeah, really this is just a very small island. You come down on the zip line or across the bridge, which I was gonna do the thing with free build where you make basically null elevated paths by just deleting. Well, what you do is you take terrain and then you build with terrain, and then you put your paths on the terrain, and then you're able to actually delete the terrain with a terrain stamp tool. Only with free build, I should add. You can't do that normally. But the terrain stamp tool is a little buggy right now. I don't know if that's anything to do with free build or not. I don't know. We'll see whenever the next update rolls out. Tomorrow, which is exciting. Not that I really have much to do with that pack because I'm still working on this, and there's still a lot of ways to go on this project, as you can plainly see. Never mind the floating buildings. Yeah, there's just this little figure 8 path going around the island, and that's really about it. It's just a nice little place. If you want to come and see these adorable furry babies, look, this one's sleeping. I was really surprised these guys don't use burrows. I feel like, I don't know, pretty sure they use burrows in real life, but they don't in game, which was a little odd. But yeah, that's about all. As you can see there, I have been working on this place, and the gift shop coming in the update is going to come really handy with this build area over here. But I just wanted to upload a little bit of an update, and also you may have noticed, if you've been watching for a little bit, that this is not a speed build. I don't really like the speed build format, if I'm being honest. I don't like filming it. I don't really like editing it. I always feel like when I'm recording footage for speed builds... Whoa, did you see that jump? Hold on. Or rewind that footage real quick. That jump was crazy. Anyways, that completely threw me off. Yeah, speed builds. I don't really like them. I don't like recording them because when I'm recording, I always kind of feel under pressure, strangely, to like make the footage look good, even though I'm speeding it up by like 10 times speed anyway, so it like just looks super jerky anyways. I don't know. I'm just like self-conscious, subconsciously self-conscious. Is that a thing? I don't know. It is now. That's just kind of how I feel whenever I'm doing speed build stuff. And I feel like I just kind of end up rambling whenever I'm doing the voiceovers for them. And I really kind of wanted to not do that. I feel like there's no point in me like uploading videos on the stuff that I build unless it's like helpful to people. Like otherwise it's just, I'm just fishing for compliments on my builds, which I might be doing. Don't point any fingers or anything, but yeah. Speed builds may be a thing of the past on my channel. I don't know. I might like include like little sections of speed builds if I'm doing something that I feel might be instructional to people, but probably not too much. Never mind those floating things there. I was using them to gauge where the zipline needed to go. And speaking of the zipline, let me show you the zipline a little more, because this is what took the longest amount of time. I really tried to like make this be like realistic-ish. It's probably still like, if someone who is actually into ziplining looked at this, they'd be like, what is this abomination that has been created? But if you don't know, then you probably look at this and you're like, wow, look at how much effort he did into making a realistic zipline, even though it's probably not. But yeah, I already mentioned like there's like the two different harnesses that there's the two different harnesses that you have to wear, because if one of these snaps, then you won't die because you have a second one, hopefully, unless that one snaps too, and then, you know, that's just on you, I guess. That's probably your fault. Bad karma or something. So there's a lot of things here. This is a very, very, very long zip line, so obviously you can't just take the thing and just send it back up, because it's not going to go all the way back up. So I made a whole like crank system to pull the I don't know what you call this, trolley? I think this is a trolley. That's what it's called. I looked into this a little bit to do my research. So the trolley will go all the way down, and then there's like a harness. You would crank it. You would crank this crank clockwise, and then that would pull the top part of this, not the bottom one, the top one, top part of this would be pulled up, and then there would be some mechanism on this thing which would keep it from sliding down when you're pulling it back up, and then that would just pull this one up. So even though this cable is going down, it would just slide right up. That's kind of what I had in mind. I don't know how realistic that is. Maybe if anyone is like a super zipline enthusiast, they'll correct me on how this works. But even if they do, I'm not changing it because it took way too long. It was like half the time building was just spent building a semi-realistic zipline. And then if we go all the way back down to the bottom, this is supposed to be like the spring break. I guess this would be kind of like a break. It's just meant to slow down your motion as you're getting to the edge. It's just made with a bunch of the Oceanian coils, the rope coils. So it's not actually a spring. It's just a bunch of loops. But if you stand back here, then you can't tell. So anything else I wanted to talk about? Probably not. That's about it. As you can, like I mentioned, there's some other things that I've been working on. But this is another one of those projects where I just have been going overboard on the things that I'm trying to make. And so it's going to take a lot longer to finish than I thought it was. I do want to dive into the Eurasian Animal Pack because it looks incredible. The sloth bear and the swan and the takin, especially, those three, are just like the most mind-blowing things ever. But that's about all for now. I'm going to stop rambling to try and keep this video relatively short. I have no idea how long I've been talking. But yeah, if you like this build, if you want to see more of this island, and you want to listen to me say random crap more, then feel free to subscribe and hit the like button. And if there are any other buttons that help me out, feel free to push those too. If there's a big red button that makes all of my problems go away, please push that one. I would love that. And that's all for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!